So it's almost like, I don't know if you've read Demon Copperhead, but it's like it's being told from the point of view of a child, which this one kind of is. It jumps from person to person to object, or like just by someone who's just trying to go about their daily lives while bad stuff is happening to them, or bad stuff has happened to them, trying to work through their trauma while also staying kind of not necessarily positive, but staying in the moment. I'm having trouble describing it, but I don't know, you should read one of her books. I think my favorite book by hers is called A Tale for the Time Being, and it's about this girl in Japan. I think I've already talked about this, I don't remember, but it's okay. It's about a girl in Japan who writes in a diary, and then she's a part of she's in the tsunami, the big tsunami that happened in Japan in like the 2010s. And we don't really know what happened to her, but her diary washes up on Vancouver Island. And it's like it goes back and forth between the girl and the people who found the diary. I don't know, it's very interesting, it's so good. Check out your local library, see if they have it. Anyway, so that's that. I'm so sad because I'm kind of rough on this book. I like to bring it around with me, so it gets a little beat up, which makes me sad. Gosh. Okay. So, let's see. Also, I'm drinking a Recess. I don't know if you've ever had a Recess, but I really like them a lot. I used to drink them all the time at my old job because we got a free drink every shift, and I would always get a Recess at the end of the shift instead of a beer, because these have magnesium, which is supposed to be good for you, and adaptogens, I don't know, these are like buzzwords maybe, but they're supposed to give you a calming feeling. And after work today, I got out of work around 11:30 a.m. and I went for a walk because I have a ton of work to do for this class I'm gonna take, and I finished some of the work, but I still have like 5 hours worth of work left. But that shouldn't be that hard to get done before Friday, because our first meeting is on Friday. Anyway, so I walked from my work down to do some more work. Some work that I don't get paid for, but that I actually am paying to do. This I got, hang on, so I walked to the coffee shop to do studying to study, and I ended up drinking a dirty chai. I don't know if you've ever had a dirty chai. It's a chai latte with 2 shots of espresso, and I have not been drinking coffee really at all, so I am pretty caffeinated right now. But I needed to be, because I needed to study and I needed to film some videos, so it feels good. But also, so when I went to the grocery store, I was like, oh my god, I'm way too caffeinated, so I'm going to need to get something hydrating that will I guess is what it is, from Sephora, without even, like, knowing anything about it. I think it's okay. But I kind of prefer the tinted brow gel. But sometimes I honestly use this to tame my flyaways because they're so crazy. I don't really can't think of any other way. But I guess I did just order a bunch of stuff from Sephora because my makeup, I don't have very much, and I needed powder because all of my makeup makes me look really shiny on camera. I already put mascara on today, but it's kind of coming off. But maybe I can try it again. Yeah, so all of my makeup, my foundation, and my cover concealer make me look really shiny. And I don't really like that. So I wanted to get some powder. Hopefully I got the right color. But it's not gonna be here until Wednesday. So that's okay. Maybe next video you'll see me looking a lot better. I saw this in a video where, like, this woman used her foundation. She used her foundation only kind of as a concealer, which I kind of like that idea. So, because I don't really want, like, full coverage, just a little bit in, like, my T-zone maybe, and here, because I have, like, some age spots, I guess. Whatever. You know, this in the mirror later. I do kind of wish that there was a way I could get rid of these little wrinkles here on my eyes. But you know what? That's just part of getting older. We watch ourselves age. And it's normal. And I'm trying to just like embrace that. And just because I'm older doesn't mean I have anything. I can just keep being me. Keep doing what feels right. Oh, the reason I feel so, I'm awkwardly sad. I'm sitting awkwardly right now. Because a lot of times Sheila likes to sit behind me in the chair, so I'm like way in the front of the chair. But I have like this suitcase that's directly behind this like blind, what is this thing called? A shade? Like standing shade or something. And she likes to sit on that. I felt so bad last night. She fell out of, like she didn't fall very far, but I have this window thing where there's suction cups on the window, and I don't know what happened or why it happened. I was afraid this was gonna happen, but one of them fell and she fell out of the freaking thing. And I highly doubt she'll ever go back on that thing. She doesn't forget. I don't know. I think that's fine. There was something else I was going to tell you guys. I can't remember what it was though. I start my class on Friday. Oh. Now that I sold my car and I like just bike around, I get really annoyed with cars now. Which is so silly because I've had a car for 20 years. More than that. 23 years. So the makeup that I'm gonna get, I got like this like purple lipstick. It's not like super purple, but like maybe it's like a mauve. Shout out to mauve. And I got some tinted eyebrow stuff. I got some powder, so like I can put setting powder. I can put it under my eyes. If anyone has any skincare that they recommend, holler at your girl. I also got some hair dye. It's like natural hair dye. So I'm gonna dye my hair, or at least I'm gonna dye like some of my hair. I just feel like the way that my gray hair is growing in, is just like bugging me. I don't like the transition. I would rather it either be all gray or no gray. So we're gonna go the no gray route. Honestly, I think I might like invest in a wig at some point. Okay, Sheila's getting squirrely.